cheap seats. Come on, are you ready for your headliner? You guys, your headliner is obviously one of our favorite people in the entire world. I know she was very kind enough to say nice things about me, but I do have to say that from the moment I met her, her energy was just palpable. She's just this amazing energy force, and it is no surprise to me that she has taken over the comedy scene and is doing it with kindness and with her beautiful smile. So let's make some noise for Donna V!
It's perfect. I am a Mexican. Hola, people. Welcome to the birthday show. Bendición!
Oh my God.
Are you guys having a great time?
I love his look.
I have to tell you, this is all because she taught me some Spanish. And every time I try to speak Spanish, she said, "But why do you always sound like an angry Mexican?" I don't know. I mean, Dios te bendiga. I mean, that doesn't sound like arroz con pollo. Sounds kind of nice. Café con leche. Gracias. De nalgas. That's for you, girl. I am so pumped to be here for my girl, Steph. I gotta take this off though, because I gotta tell you, I think I'm compressing some of my spine. No wonder they're so short. It's freaking heavy. Arriba. Oh, it's hot. Oh, I'm a piñata too. I forgot. I'm part piñata. That's one of the best parts about being multicultural.
Oh my God.
I'm a savage tan. Oh my God. Really, I'm just so hot because I'm so close to menopause. I'm taking this off. Muy caliente. Hi, Poppy. I'm just going to throw all the words I know. Not in a sentence or a paragraph because I haven't learned to do that yet. And that's okay. Oh my gosh. I think we should get the birthday girl like over here, maybe.
Yes!
Yeah, I gotta talk about some stuff with you guys. Yeah, bitty bitty bum bum, put your bum bum there. Look at this hot chick. 30 years old.
Anything from up here. How do you guys do it?
Because you can't see anything from up here. That's what makes it easy to act like an idiot. I mean, that's my favorite thing. It's kind of like having a blackout in the back of an Uber and saying things to the guy that you don't know, and then not remembering it the next day and not caring, right? We've all done that. Round of applause if you haven't done that. Liars.
It was quiet because they all done it.
Because they've done it, I know. Sometimes my ADD gets the best of me. I have to tell you, there are people outside that are so jealous that you guys are in here. They're fighting for these seats, and I say to them, too bad, suckers. You should have made a freaking reservation. Oh, God. All right, so I brought some notes because I wanted to honor Stephanie, but I'm blind. So I wrote some notes about things I want to remember to talk about because of my ADD. Are you ready? The other day I interviewed her and she was like, yeah, talk about this, talk about that, but don't talk about that. So if anybody stays for the second show and pays double, I'll tell you what she doesn't want me to tell you. So let me just go back a little bit. This beautiful creature came to work at Salon Gossip in 2007 when I was 30. I really did believe my own story until the other day somebody said to me, Donna, you know, that math doesn't add up. And I said, girlfriend, you know what that means? That's a Bloomfield High School education right now.
That's awesome. He's here.
I truly had myself convinced that when you started working for me, that I was your age. And I was so bugged out. I was like, Stephanie, can you imagine that like when you started working for me, I was the age you are right now? This is some crazy stuff. And then I was like, nope, that wasn't it. But the best part is that she told people I was 25 and I don't care. She thought I was 25. Oh, that was so sweet. I love that. But we've had many, many, many adventures together. How about the first interview that she ever had in my salon? Mom, do you remember that day? I love my mother. I'm just going to say that now, guys. And the holidays are over, so I'm not expecting a gift. My dear mother, who's over here, my BYOH, my bring your own heckler, I love her to death. You know, Stephanie came in for an interview. She didn't know about the interviewing process. She didn't know that you usually take your own car because you're going to get interviewed and stay there for a while. And her mom was outside with the car running like she was going to rob me. I was like, this shit with these Puerto Ricans. I was like, what's up? Boricua. Okay, that's all.
Oh my god.
So my mother happened to be in that day, and I said, you know what, I want to see how you do with the shampoo, if you don't mind. Can you wash my mother's hair? Okay, so who in the room has known me for more than 10, 15 years? So then you know my mother had some surgery, right? Like a couple, 20 of them or something, I don't even know. I built up my immune system by hanging out the ICU at Mountainside Hospital. It's better than airborne, guys. I mean, honestly, I would recommend it to anybody here that's trying to beef up their immune system. My mother's roast is in March, okay? You can come back for that one.
Yeah.
It's something like, you know, something happened. Do you want to tell them what happened? For those in the back with the hearing aids off, she farted. It was an accident. It was because of the surgery, because you know how that happens. And this woman did nothing. She stayed there. She didn't even make a face. And it was at that moment that I knew she accepted cash under the table and my mother's ass. I was like, she's going to be my employee. And she stayed for like a couple hours. I think like a half an hour into it, she ran outside. She goes, I'll be right back. I got to do something. I go, what was that? She goes, I just told my mother to come back later. Oh, man. Your mother has said that you're a pain in the ass since the day you were born.
Yeah, she did.
Because she was breech. Her feet were born first, and look at the size of that head, kids. She is mucho loca in the cabeza. Because that's a lot of cabeza. Her mother walked around like she was riding a horse for like days after she gave birth.
That's true, guys. There's no.
She told somebody on the street she was an equestrian, a prize-winning equestrian. For the Puerto Ricans in here, that meant she rode a horse. Okay? I got permission for all these jokes, so don't cut me or my tires, okay?
Oh my god.
No, it was great. I mean, having Stephanie in my life has been amazing because I couldn't afford a Spanish nanny for my children. So anytime I needed them to learn something culturally diverse, I just made them hang out with Stephanie for a few hours.
She taught me how to dance.
Taco Tuesday, right, bitches?
Bachata. She taught me how to dance.
I know. It's my toast and roast. Cállate, okay?
Oh my
Or
god.
shall I say, tranquila?
You're almost
Both
at the end of the
work.
quota.
But just don't say them in a row to a stranger on the street when you think that you can tell somebody to calm down that's Spanish because they cut you off. They don't like that when they don't know you.
No.
They don't know. I didn't know. I told Stephanie, she was like, ooh. Ay, ay, ay. Holidays with Stephanie have been amazing.
Oh, she cries.
Holidays have been amazing. She's a big crier, I know. It's true. But my favorite is Christmas. And one of our first Christmases together, I said to her, you know what my favorite song is? She said what? I said, Donde está Santa Claus? She's like, what shit is that? What is that even? I'm like, come on, you're pulling my leg. She's like, no. And I went to Walgreens and I found a little animatronic doll. Let me show you something, okay?
I should have brought it.
Oh, you know, I got you something new. It's kind of like this one, but it did play Donde está Santa Claus.
It does.
Mamacita, one of my favorite songs, right? So, wait, hold on. Doesn't work.
This song I know.
Of course you do. It's your Paranda song. I just don't understand why Snoopy is wearing that mustache and it looks like a painter's hat. But it's actually just a really cheaply made sombrero because it was made in Mexico. I know, you're not from there.
Oh my god.
One of my favorite parts about Stephanie, though, is the fact that we identify with growing up in a house with divorced parents. Divorced parents, round of applause. We're surviving. We're out on a Saturday night, right? It's okay. Right? Her parents and my parents were both strict. Well, actually, her parents were both cops and strict. And my parents were divorced, and my grandparents were really strict. Like, so strict, I wasn't allowed to leave the yard to play any kind of a game. So I played wiffle ball over the fence. It's a true story. Do you know what it's like to run to first base and then pretend to run to second base, pretend to run to third base, and then just run over to that side of the fence and then run home? Yeah, that's why I didn't play softball in school. But I often think about what it would be like if Stephanie and I played I don't know, cops and robbers.
Oh my god.
My gun would go, pew, 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 pew. Because it was made in China. And hers would go, and it would sound like some kind of trap house and shit. Because I've never heard anybody roll their R's like this one. Oh shit. I'm not used to that. Let me look at my notes. Oh yeah. So one of the things I will say that I love about this woman also is she's so supportive of my stand-up comedy. And I thank her all the time for it. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had enough drinks to have the nerve to go up for my first open mic.
That's true.
Do you want me to tell that story?
Sure.
Oh, I love that story. We went to Canada, okay? I had to leave the country to actually try this shit out. We go to Canada, we take little Courtney, because we went, where did we go?
Fun.
Montreal, that's right. So we're in Montreal, we're walking around, and we see all these people and they're wearing Rangers jerseys.
Right.
We're like, what? Okay, Rangers, give it up for the Rangers. And we're like, what is happening? And they're like, oh, it's some kind of a hockey playoff thing. What's it called?
Something.
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup, thank you. Thank you. I love the helping. So we use it as our opportunity to go have drinks in the bar. You know, Courtney was dating somebody in high school, and she was you guys should go out and have fun. You know, I'll go stay in the room. I could get some, room service. And we're like, yeah, okay, Courtney, there's Wi-Fi and you have a phone and your boyfriend is back in the States. FaceTime. We don't know what that is? Come on. But we were like, okay, we'll go have fun, right? We go out to this bar, and Stephanie and I make friends everywhere we go, which is why I love her. And this woman was inebriated, drunk, that was sitting next to us. And Stephanie, of course, the goddess that she is, starts talking to her, and the woman says that she has to go for a job interview. And Stephanie said, what do you do? And she said, what? Like a neurosurgeon, drunk. Hopefully she wasn't scheduled the next morning, right? Thank God. Something important. Something with benefits, I'm sure. Stephanie says, well, we're hairdressers. And she's like, I really need a haircut.
No. True story.
True story. I cut her hair with these rusty scissors. It was crazy. This one exchanges numbers with her. And she's like, that is the best haircut I ever had. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then somebody saw this whole thing happen and said, you guys are funny, you should stay. There's an open mic upstairs. I was like, nah, I can't do it. I can't, I'm too nervous. She's like, you have to. I was like, okay. And the only joke I'm gonna share with you from that set that I made her erase because I cursed like a sailor. Who here's been, round of applause, to Canada? Okay. They're not overpopulated. Do you wanna know why? Because in every bathroom we went to, there's a condom machine. Are you familiar with that? In the airport, condom machine. Right? In the bars, condom machine. That one, that bar, tell them.
Flavored condoms.
So I get up on stage, whatever, and I take the mic and I'm like, Steffi, I don't know if I can do this. Let me write some notes. The only thing legible the next morning was, hi, my name is Donna. And this is how I address the Canadians. What's up, motherfuckers? My name is Donna, I'm from the United States of America. And I've never done this before. But I don't care, because no matter how it goes, my hockey team beat your hockey team, bitches! It wasn't that loud there. They were like, what's up? I was more scared of them than I am of the Puerto Ricans that I'm insulting right now. And I asked them, what's with the condom machines? I'm like, raise your hand if you have an STD. No one should raise their hand. I'm like, but the biggest question I have is, what's with the flavored condom machine in this bathroom? You just telling me dick tastes bad up here in Canada? It was at that moment I saw her face and she was like, oh my God. The next morning, both of us hung over, drinking a lot of water. I said to her, I don't think I can watch that. She's like, you have to. You have to keep it. I said, erase it. And she's mad she did, because she swears that, you know, Extra would have contacted her or something like that, or whoever is trolling around Brookdale Tavern for the next comedy mogul in the world. I know you're in here, and I can do a clean set. She has been the most supportive ever since then, and I thank her for that. She's also inspired me. She's inspired me religiously, because if you know this woman, she's very spiritual. Yes. She is so spiritual that on her birthday, she went to church before 46 Lounge. Don't get it twisted. She did it to repent before she said, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm just going to go and be like, Hail Mary, full of grace. I hope nobody's going to videotape this and put this shit on Instagram. Am I wrong?
No.
Exactly. Over the years, she's inspired me to work out. Well, join gyms. I don't work out, but I've joined a lot of gyms. And when we have gone, it's usually like 9:30 at night, and I've convinced her to go for a cool-down Chardonnay at the bar next to the gym. Not yet. It's adorable. No, he's doing exactly what I asked him to do. Check out that. No, we're fine. You know, I'm really glad that you guys are here for the 2nd anniversary of her quinceañera. I only wish that I had a little pair of shoes to give her. Little teeny tiny shoes. But I do have something for her. No, you're not getting it.
Oh my God. Just aware of
Oh my God.
I'm not Mexican. I'm going struggle. I am not Mexican, people. It's not the same thing.
It has nothing to do with being Mexican. We are going away to Cancun in 10 days. And I'd love for her to wear this on the fucking beach. Because I can't wear these Spanx pants on the beach. I told her, I'm like, you really, like, again, you inspire me religiously all the time. I think I'm converting because I gotta get that beach burqa and shit because, do you see what she looks like? She looks like Bitty Bitty Bumbo. If you guys focus right in this area, right here, if we took a picture, it's hot? No, and you put it up on Instagram and you had a little quiz and you said, what is it? I guarantee you there's some people that be like, that's a nice Brazilian. For some reason, as we get older, the armpit looks just like a little vagina. It's the craziest shit what happens, right? It's like cellulite used to just be on your thighs and your ass, now it's on your upper arms. I'm not crazy. What happens in Cancun stays in Cancun. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, what else? Oh, look it. I got you a little piñata. No, it's like we're almost about to cut cake. I know. I've heard about it for years. Some of us are going to break night. For the gringos in the house, that means we're going to be up until the sun comes up. I had no idea what the hell she's talking about. I'm like, what is this? You cut cake and you break night? I've learned so much from you. You are a goddess. Let me see. Is there anything else? Oh, do you know that her favorite thing in the world is Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Her favorite Ninja Turtle is Michelangelo. No surprise that she named her Microsoft. I'm sober right now and I'm loving it. Not like sponsor sober, just like I haven't had a drink yet. Her motorcycle's name is Michelangelo. That's because she's always fantasized about riding Michelangelo. She's the only person I know that goes on a cruise, loses her phone, and comes home with a guy. And then comes back home and takes that phone. She places it on order, speedy order. Like she gets it like Amazon Prime, and then dumps the guy. She's like, get out. Am I wrong?
No.
It's the best. I love you. I know I'm older than you.
I was there.
By 5 minutes? Yeah, take it off. If you sweat, you're going to burn calories. You're going to be even hotter and thinner than you are now. Get this shit off. I think that's kind of what I wanted to cover.
Shirley Temple.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
So, for those of you that, don't know that I kind of turned her a little bit into a sommelier. Is that how you say it? I don't even know. I was doing better with the Spanish than I am with that English word. Or it's French, right? How do you say it? Sommelier. Sommelier? It's a freaking wine connoisseur, freaks. You know what I'm saying? Sommelier? Oh, that sounds like somebody from Somalia. No? Listen, hey, I didn't study in school because I prefer current events, and everything to me is a current event. Maps. Math, agree. Like, I'm not the girl you want at trivia unless you want me to buy you shots. If you want me to win you something, no, don't take me. Don't take me. So, she is an amazing hairdresser. Anybody here knows? But when she first started out, I was working for a company that did education. And I got a +1 to go to this amazing event in New York City. And there's not even like a doubt in my mind who my +1 would be. It would be Stephanie. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to propose. Don't get nervous. Don't tell you that about me now, bitches. I'm going to give you my boombox ring and we're going to spend eternity together. Although I will say, though, we are the longest lasting relationship we've each had. And it's because we're celibate. Yeah, seriously, it's the craziest thing. Let's not ever break up, okay? Okay. So I take her to this event. It's an amazing event. Red carpet, open bar, Past hors d'oeuvres. How old were you?
17.
17. Can I mention she grew up in Belleville? I don't think 17 was like some kind of a new age thing to have a drink. Well, yeah, I know, but your parents weren't there.
Epstein who?
Exactly. Don't bring the Jews into it, okay? I got so much shit for that. So this one, we go up to the bar, and it's like it's like this really beautiful venue, cool experience. She looks beautiful. We were all dolled up. Bartender comes over. They're like, "What are you gonna have?" All seriousness, she looks at the bartender. She goes, "I'm a Shirley Temple." I was like, "The hell you will." I was just so happy the guy didn't hear her. Turned around, I said, "Are you kidding? You will have a Stoli raspberry and pineapple. And that will be your drink, little girl."
I was nervous. Very nervous. I was extremely nervous. I thought it was a trick. She was at the time. Yes, we hit it off right away. But at the time, she was my boss, right? She was my boss. I just started working for her.
Yeah.
I'm like, is she tricking me? Does she want to know what I'm gonna say? She knows I'm 17. Like, is this like a joke? A test? Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. And I don't think I ordered at a bar ever. I had a drink at family's house, like sangria and a beer, maybe because of him, because of Willie. But never anything like legit. So I'm like, she goes, "Excuse me, what?" No, Stoli raspberry pineapple. Please, thank you, 2 of them.
That's right, so if anybody's worried about her, I take full responsibility. But I never got her pregnant, so that's a bonus. So I think it's amazing that you're here taking this. I mean, I'm not really a roaster, we know this. That's why I'm still fighting their dad for college money. But I am honored to have you in my life. I'm honored to have you in my life as long as you are. I'm not telling you, you guys figure out the math. And I think it's time. We're gonna sing a little happy birthday. I love you. She is. So as soon as we see a lot of lights coming from this direction, it's gonna be candles on her cake because now she's 30. 30, that's crazy. We're gonna sing.
30 flirting.
Like a minute. Oh, now, okay. Okay, now I gotta stretch. They're saying stretch. That's great. Anybody here want to share a memory about Stephanie?
Miami.
Miami?
Which time?
Oh, that's her favorite place to go. I won't go. There's too many topless people there. I can't handle that shit. Do you understand? Like, I even wore my little bra today because I didn't want her to like call me out and panning. I was like, no, it's okay. Okay, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stephanie. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Are you too? They're kind of heavy. Look at the size of her. She's like a Mexican.
Oh my god.
It's bad with the spotlight. I'm just gonna warn you guys. They're not gonna come out. Okay, great.
Oh, good idea, Titi Tala.
Yes. So there's cake for everybody. There's chocolate or vanilla. Okay.
Nana, it just says happy birthday, Steph.
I wound up getting 2 because I couldn't decide. Yeah, they're gonna go cut cake. Would you like to say anything? Always has to do cat. Come on. I was Mary in the friggin' play about Jesus at church, and this is exactly what she did. She encrutched.
I want to say thank you to everyone that is here, and I promise I won't cry. Maybe I'm.
Liar!
That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm so overly grateful for everyone that is here, my family, my friends, everyone that is here really makes this moment very special for me. So I really, really appreciate it. And you, Donna, so much for putting this whole thing together, and your friends and everybody. I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
I love you. You know what else I love? The fact that we raised some money tonight.
Hello. Hello, thank you.
Yes. So you got to get your tickets out. We have a door prize.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the door prize first. So it gives you guys a chance.